Hello, my name is Ember Cromer. I will be reading a script written by Jared Lovett, as Hurricane Helene has kept him from being able to record. This code and circuit were designed and written by him as well. We'll start off with his code, which I will slowly go through and then proceed with his script. So this is the ControlBot, which is the center of operations. Not only does it open the doors at the start of the process, but it communicates with everyone. To show that communication in this demonstration, it is being represented by a flashing LED light after the completion of every step. On initial startup, the ControlBot will immediately start looking to receive information from one of three sources, the first being an IR signal, from either the manual remote start, which is the signal being represented by the power button, or from the other robots telling the ControlBot their job is done and it can move on to the next step. The second signal is from the ultrasonic distance sensor, which will be watching the hamper. Once the hamper fills up and reaches a certain height, the sensor will pick up that the distance has fallen within range to start the load, this being the automatic start. The third signal is from the photoresistor, which will depict a light on the washing machine that tells the ControlBot that the load is done. The ControlBot is broken down into 5 stages, each one being activated by something unique. The first stage is also known as stage 0 in the program. It can be activated by the power button on the remote or the distance sensor. In this stage, the hook servo motor turns, representing the hook moving to the open washer door. Then the LED light will flash once, representing the signal going back to the loader bot. The second stage, or stage 1, is started when the loader bot sends a signal to the ControlBot. This signal is represented by the volume plus button on the remote. In this stage, the left DC motor and hook servo moves, representing the closing of the door and returning to the rest position. The right DC motor, as well as the claw servo motor, moves, representing the turning on of the settings and of the starting of the machine. The DC motor with switch direction represents them returning to their previous positions, as well as the servo motors returning to their rest positions. The third stage is activated by the photoresistor. Once the washing machine is finished, the light will turn on. That will immediately turn off once the washing machine door is open. In this stage, the left DC motor will turn on, as well as the hook motor, representing the opening of the washing machine door. Then they both will start returning to the rest position to immediately activate again to represent switching the opening of the dryer door. They will both once again return to the rest position, and an LED will flash, representing a communication with the loader bot to move the load. The fourth stage, or stage 2, is activated by the loader bot signal, or sending a signal to the ControlBot. In this case, it is represented by the function stop button at the top of the remote, or on the bottom of the remote. Top of the remote. This stage is similar to the second stage, except the hook servo motor and the left DC motor cycle through twice to receive closing, or represent closing both the washer and dryer doors. This stage is the longest in terms of written code for that reason. Like the other stages, at the end of this one, an LED signal will flash, letting the dryer bot know to activate and be watching for the dryer to finish. The fifth stage is activated by the dryer bot sending a signal represented by the left arrow button on the remote. In this stage, the ControlBot will send the claw arm to restart the load. Since the dryer bot will sense moisture above the allowed threshold, the right DC motor and claw servo motor will activate, then return to their rest positions, representing the restarting of the dryer. The ControlBot will then send a signal to the dryer bot, letting them know to start waiting again. Once the clothes are completely dry, the ControlBot is finished and waits to see its next use, whatever that may be.